Hi guys, I'm Hilo. In this episode we are gonna look to Dart variables, so stay tuned, don't go to anywhere. Okay, now let's look to screen. As a Dart variables we have numbers. They are num, integer, double. We have strings, boolean, dynamic, list, map, set, and all of them can be nullable. We will speak in detail one by one for each of them, but for today, for today's video, we are gonna look to numbers. Okay, so just go to dartpad.dev. I think you will be coming to here. So let's just delete it and let me just write my comment back. By the way, this is a comment. If you want to write comment that you don't want computer to read that, you just write it here. This comment is for yourself actually. Let me write numbers, num, integer, and double. And when your comment is too long, what you can do is like this, and like this you will close. This is my comment, and it is really long. Okay, if your comment is very long like this, then you can write comment in this way. Okay, so if it is single line, this is the way you write comment. If it is longer, this is the way you write it. Okay, let's go back to our numbers. We have, as I said, we have number, we have integer, and we have double. Let's start with integer. Integer a equals to 3. Okay, and print a. Here, if we print a, we will just see 3. Okay, when you try to put not whole number, you will see an error here. You will see an error. It is in red, so it means you cannot put numbers with fractions to integers. It must be like 3, or it can be, let's say, -3, or even it can be 0. Okay, 0 also in an integer, but you cannot write, I think, 0.0. Let me try. Yes, it's giving error. So this is integer type. Let me name it my int. Here you write the type, and here you write the name you want, and here you write the value, the initial value you want to give to that variable. This is variable, my integer. So later we can change it. Let's say my integer equals to 4. Okay, as computer starts reading from here, we set my integer to 0, later we set it to 4, and so it prints 4. Let's go to double. My double equals to 3.4, let's say, and later print it my double. Let's see. Here, as you can see, we printed 2 times. First one is my integer, it's 4. The second one is double. Here again we write its variable type, it's double. Later we write name, my double, and we put a value to it. Later when we want to update it, we can just write my double equals to, let's say, 1. It can be at the same time minus, so let's update it. In place of 3.4 we must get -1.2. It's really slow, but it must come. Okay, okay, it came -1.2 here. Okay, and what is num? Actually, when we want to change this one, like when we try to put integer to the double and double to the integer, it's not gonna work. So in this case we use num. Num actually is the parent of integer and double. Let's say num equals to 2, okay? Okay, my num, let's say. Here is the variable type, here is the naming, and we can print it here. My num. Let's try to print it. It's actually integer, but if you remember what happened when we tried to put here 4.2, it was not working, right? It's gonna give red, so there is an error. But if type is num, we can do it actually. My num equals to, let's say, minus 2.3. Okay, there will be no problem. So when you need actually a number that later you maybe will be changing to fractional type of numbers like a double, then you use num. But generally, to be honest, integer and double are used mostly. Num is not used too much, but this is the case when you want to use it. Okay, this is here we see about first here. If you look, we see how this is first initialization. Actually, you initialize it, you put something, and you update it. Okay, at the same time, in the same way, we made the same things for double and num. Now let's try to see some basic arithmetics. So here, let's say we have integer sum equals to 3 plus 5. Print sum. This is addition. So 3 plus 5 is 3 plus 5 is 8, as you can see here. We can do the same thing as a minus. Let's say 3 minus 5, not sum, let's say subtraction. And as a result, we will get minus 2, okay? We can do division also. If you notice, I'm just continuing with integer now. Let's try with double now. Double my division, let's say, equals to 5, let's say 6.2 divided by 3.1. So it will be 2. What it will be? Yes, it must be 2.0. Let's print it. Let's run it. Yes, it is. It directly wrote actually 2, but it is a double. Okay, let's do also multiplication. For multiplication, we have this. Let's see what will be the result of 6.2 multiplied to 3.1. So as you can see, this is really long number. Actually, it's not a long number. It's really strange that this one happened. But the result is 6.2 multiplied by 3.1. Most probably this is the result. Okay, this is some computer problems, but don't worry about it, no problem. Let's update like this so that we see better result. We are multiplying two integers, but result is given to double, so 6.3, 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. Okay, you can actually let's say initialize two different numbers and after that use it. Let me just do that here. let's say it is sum2 integer 1, let's say number 1 equals to 3, and integer number 2 equals to 5. Okay, then you can add them, number 1 plus number 2. So here we need to print sum2. Let's see the result, and it is 8, as you see. This is the last one. Okay, I think that's it for simple arithmetics. So we see basic arithmetics. Now we can see conversion between integer and double actually. So let's continue here. I think we can just delete it, so we have some space. You can just take video back and see what was there. Okay, from here what we can say is integer, let's say my integer equals to 10, okay, and let's say double, my double equals to 10.5. So in order to I forgot to put this one. Okay, corrected spacing. So let's say we want to convert my integer to double and double to integer. So what we do is we can say double, let's say int to double value equals to my integer dot to double. Let's try to print it. This is the value actually. Here this is double, okay. How we can test it? We can do integer to double, let's say equals to integer to double plus 1.2, okay. After that integer double will be changed to 11.2, yes, right. So it is double. Even if it's saying 10, it is converted to double. Let's do the opposite now. Let's try to convert double to integer. Double to integer value. My double to integer. What it was, my double to integer. Oh, sorry, yes, here I forgot to put int. I think yes, definitely. Let's try to print it now. Let's see what will be the result here. So as you can see here, my double, let's take it here, my double was 10.5, but it converted to 10. What's happening? Let's say 10.9, and let's see what is gonna happen. Yes, it's gonna be 10. So what's happening is when you convert double to integer, it's gonna take only the whole part, so it will just drop the fractional part, okay. After point it will just drop it. So let's say we have 11.1, it is gonna show 11. 11.9, it's gonna show again 11. Okay, I think that's it for today's video. We see a very basic numbers in Dart. So if you want to see the next videos, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and stay tuned. Thanks. See you in the next videos. Bye.